Guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for all the feedback today. Really appreciate it. You said you guys wanted us talking smack with you again, so that's it.
Crazy lot.
In terms of workout today, guys, we've got a full body strength session for you. There's 3 different triplets. We're going around each triplet twice. Timing is going to be 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. As always, I'm Mike. This is Amy. We're looking after you guys. We've got a little core block to finish as well, so make sure you don't go anywhere after we finish these triplets.
Exactly, so it's going to be about 30 minutes all up, guys. We're going to split it, so I'm going to be looking after the body weight. So if you're just doing body weight at home, you haven't got any equipment, keep an eye on me. If you've got some weights at home, you're going to need a pair of dumbbells that you can kind of press overhead, and Mike is going to be looking after you for that one, okay? So just keep an eye on Mike if you've got the dumbbells at home. If you're doing body weight, you just need a towel, okay guys? So just a towel for a couple of the exercises, mats, some space, bottle of water. Don't know what this is. Ready to go. High fives? Okay, cool. Mike, if you get the timer ready, then
20 seconds on the clock.
Stuck in. First exercise we're going to be working with, guys, is a squat. So a squat with a pulse if you're doing body weight, or with a weight at your chest in that goblet position, like Mike is showing, if you've got the weights at home. Okay, guys, we're going to kick off in 5 seconds. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
So make sure you're really sitting down into that squat. Weight should be in the heel of your foot. Nice neutral spine. Like a spring. You sit into it, compress, and drive up. If you got that dumbbell, it's going to be nice and close to your chest. Making sure your feet are nice and flat on the ground.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Rest it there, guys. Nice work. 20 seconds rest. Next up, we're going to take it into a deadlift, okay, a Romanian deadlift. So we're focusing on the hamstrings, the glutes, the lower back, okay? So nice straight legs. Mike's tracking the dumbbells down the front of his legs. If you're doing body weight, guys, you're just going to do single leg, okay? So keep an eye on me in 3, 2, 1. Just on that standing leg, we're going to reach forward, try and tap the floor, try and keep your balance, and then come back up to standing without touching the floor if you can, okay? So reaching forward as far as you can go. You want to feel all the work through that standing leg. So feel it in the hamstring. You might feel a slight wobble. We're going to see if you can stick on one leg for the full set, and we can switch for the second lap. We've got 10 seconds, guys. You okay, Mike?
Always.
For now. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, guys. Rest it there. We're going to go into some reverse lunges, okay, guys? So if you've got the weights, you're just going to grab one and hold it overhead. If you're doing body weight, grab your towel, wrap it up, and you're going to hold it super tight above your head, so pull in nice and wide. Are you ready, team? We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Looking for that back knee touching the ground, body weight or weight. Just make sure you got that depth. You got that 90-degree angle at the front knee. If you do have that dumbbell, you got one arm out for balance. You got that arm up, overhead. We're just swapping those legs each time. We're going to swap arms on that second set, that second lap. So don't worry about changing the arms at the moment. Back to the top of the circuit in 3, 2, and 1. So that's the first round of this triplet. We're going back into our goblet squats. You got the weight, or that tempo squat if you're doing the body weight. So just like before, shoulder width, see your bum, stand up tall.
2, 1. Let's go, guys. Make sure you're pushing those knees nice and wide, guys, at the bottom of the squat. So making your space for your body as you come down. Like Mike said before, weight should be back in the heels. Keep that chest lifted, back nice and straight. We've got 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Rest up, team. Taking it back into the deadlift. So single leg, switching sides. If you can remember. You can never remember.
Not very good at that.
I think it was that one.
So if you do have the weights, guys, you're tracing down the front of the legs. Palms should be facing those thighs in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hinge forward at that hip. Nice and slow on the way down. Feel that pull in the hamstring. You're doing the body weight, like Amy, reaching forward, kicking that swing leg back. Both movements, nice flat back, shoulders retracted.
Woo!
Grab yourself a stick or a wall if you're struggling for balance like Amy.
2, 1. Rest it there, guys. Okay, last set here. We're taking it into those reverse lunges, okay? So grab your dumbbell, grab your towel, pop it overhead, and we're gonna work in 10 seconds.
Don't forget to change your arms. If you've got that weight, it's going overhead. Your right arm overhead, we're going left arm overhead this time.
3, 2, 1. Let's go, team. 40 seconds on the clock.
Still trying to think about hand, just over the top of the head, over the top of the shoulder, other arm out for balance. You should be muscling it too much as well. You get that position right, doesn't require much effort to hold it there. If you haven't got it right over the top of your head, you got it in front of you a little bit, it's quite hard to hold. You're gonna feel big pull.
2, and 1. Rest it there, guys. We're gonna give you 30 seconds, okay? So 30 seconds, take a breather, grab a sip of water. We're gonna go into that upper body triplet. We're ready. All right, team, so kicking off, first exercise we're both gonna do together, okay? So whether you're body weight or you have equipment at home, we're gonna do a push-up to kick off. We've got 20 seconds on the clock. So with a push-up, guys, we want you to focus on keeping your hands just wider than your chest so that you lower down into that push, into that, you lower your chest to the floor. Just like Mike is showing you, your elbows are tucked in, okay? So your elbows come back. Are you ready? We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, team. Lower that chest to the floor and then push away up to full extension at the top. The focus here, guys, is to keep switched on through the front of your body. So your core should be super strong, your quads should be strong, and your glutes should be engaged. You can keep nice and flat through your body, not leaving your bum or dipping through your lower back, okay? If you need to modify, take it to your knees, and just focus on getting that depth still by bringing your chest to the floor, keeping your hips tucked under. We got 8 seconds. I worked hard through that set, didn't I? 3, 2, and 1.
Always an athlete.
Rest it there, team. We're gonna do some triceps. No, we're not. We're gonna do a towel pull down if you're on the floor, guys, with the body weight, or bent over row if you've got some weight. So Mike is gonna show you that one.
So it's going to be shoulder width, guys, with the feet. 3, 2, 1. Soften the knees, hinge forward. We're going to draw those arms past the body. Hands up just outside the rib cage. Now obviously there's a couple of different variations here. We can either draw elbows in towards the side, or we can go for a wide row with elbows out. Okay, different muscle groups, so different horses for courses, shall we say. At the moment, we've just got like a nice neutral grip, elbows past the body, retracting those shoulder blades. We got 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Next exercise, guys, got the dumbbells, going for a tricep overhead extension, or you get a little crab walk, invert 4-point hold. Okay, so lifting your bum off the ground if you've got that body weight. Crawling forward, crawling back. 3, 2, 1. You got that tricep overhead extension if you got the dumbbell. So you're gonna drop down back of your neck. Nice and slow. Kick the elbows nice and still. Push up towards the ceiling. Try not to knock your hat off. You got a floodie on.
You don't want to expose that hair. That lockdown hair.
Amy gave me a haircut a couple weeks back. It's not looking good, guys.
8 seconds, team. Woo.
Look like I got a tail. 3, 2, and 1. Rest up. Alright guys, back to the top of that triplet. So we're gonna go for them push-ups again. So hands should be just about shoulder width. You should be able to tickle your rib cage with your thumbs at the bottom of the movement. Yeah, 3, 2, and 1. Slow down, explode up. Now, even if you're pressing off your knees, it's perfectly fine. Your placement of the hands doesn't change. Okay, you're still thinking about rib cage, being able to touch your rib cage at the bottom of the movement. Still thinking about hips coming down throughout as well. Okay, so your groin, your hips should touch the ground at the bottom of the movement. That's there, guys. Next exercise is going to be that bent over row or the towel prone pull.
Woo.
So face plant on your mat.
So grab your towel, guys, okay? Again, like we did with the overhead lunges, you're going to pull it nice and tight. On your tummy, you should have your feet and your chest lifted. Are you ready? Let's go, 40 seconds. Pulling it super slowly into your chest. Make sure your chest is lifted so you can squeeze into your lower back, squeezing into your glutes. Focus on your breath. This one's an undercover brother. Hurts far more than you think it should.
5 seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Woo! All right. Okay, team, one more to go here. We're going back into those tricep work, okay? So crab triceps or overhead tricep extension. Oh boy. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So hips up if you're on the floor. Little tiny steps backwards to the back of your mat, and then walking it forwards to the opposite end. Majority of the weight here, guys, should be through your hands. So those triceps really need to get to work. Just balancing off your feet. Keep the hips lifted. You got 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Well done, team. Rest it there. You got another 30 seconds, so again, grab a sip of water. I'm going to take you through your next exercise. All right, team, we're going to kick off with one of our favorites, a loaded beast. So it's body weight, both of you together. You're going to start in that high plank position. You're going to drop your bum back towards your heels and drive forward. In 2, 1, let's go. Weight back into the heels, pushing forward over your wrists. So nice and slow on the way backwards. Explode forwards. You should feel those quads starting to burn already. You've got 15 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Rest there, guys. Okay, taking it into a man-eater, okay? So complex movement. If you've got the dumbbells, Mike's gonna show you how you're working it. We're taking it into a push-up, a row each arm, and then we're gonna jump up, swing those dumbbells up overhead. Keep an eye on me if you're doing body weight. We're gonna take it back a step, okay? So push up. We're gonna do a shoulder tap each side. Jump the feet up, overhead, okay? Taking it back down. Push up. Shoulder tap instead of the row. Jump it up, overhead. Remember team, if you're trying to avoid making much noise at home, if some of you have neighbors, then you can step it back instead of jumping it back, okay? So step, step, push up, tap, tap, and then step it forward to stand up, okay? Nice work, rest it there. What's next? All right team.
Everyone's favourite.
Everyone's favourite. It's getting spicy for you, hey?
Dumbbell thruster, guys. You can either do single arm or double arm. It's going to be dumbbell on the chest, essentially a squat and press. So we've got 2 dumbbells on the shoulders, on the chest, sit down, drive up. So we're thinking about explosive snap of those hips. Use that momentum, hands fully extended overhead. You got just 1 kettlebell, 1 dumbbell. You can alternate every 5 movements or every 4 movements. Still thinking about that same movement pattern, sit and push. If you got that body weight, like Amy's showing you, she's got to swing, squat, and then up onto those toes. Last 3, 2, and 1. So back up to the top of that triplet. We've got a loaded beast. So the body weight one, you're going to be in that push-up position to start. 10 seconds. And we got 3, 2, 1. You see your bum back. Push forward. Keeping those hips high, keeping those knees low as you sit back.
Nice work team, back into that man eater. Oh boy.
So chest to ground for that push up, or chest to dumbbells for that push up. You got that narrow grip, or neutral grip, sorry. In 3, 2, and 1. Neutral grip press, row, elbows past the body, trying to keep those hips still and tight. Jump it in or step it in. Snap those hips through. Hands go overhead. So remember guys, if you need to, if you've got neighbours, you're trying to be a silent little ninja, you can step those feet in instead of jumping it. Or you can step back, rest there. Next exercise, we've got dumbbell thrusters or a squat with a calf raise.
Woo, feeling good?
Always.
Making some sweat.
If you don't want to do that single arm dumbbell thruster with it on one side, we can go single arm but in both hands. So in front of the chest, we're working sit and push, same movement pattern. So depending on what equipment you have access to, if any, mixing it up a little bit. Driving those hips through on that squat calf raise, right up onto the toes. Hands go overhead to mimic the same movement pattern as the thruster. Last 7 seconds, guys. And 3, 2, 1. Rest there.
Nice work.
All right, gang. We got one last little component. We're going into a little Tabata core blast. So if you've gone sweaty with us on the IG before, we're going to go for 2 couplets. Each couplet's going to be 4 minutes long. And we're alternating. So we go 1A, 1B, 1A, 1B, all the way through 4 times. Give you a little rest for probably 30 seconds or so. Then into that second one, we go 2A, 2B, 2A, 2B, 4 rounds, 20-10 for both of them.
Gonna get spicy very quickly. So team, like Mike said, we've got 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, okay? 4 rounds. Your first 2 exercises that we're gonna be working with are, we've got high knees. So high knees looks like this. Make sure you're pumping those arms, getting those knees up nice and high, nice and fast on the spot, followed by Russian twists. So taking it down to your mat, lifting your feet, so in that V-sit position, and just rotating your torso and tapping the floor either side of your hip.
All right guys, you got 15 seconds on the clock. We're gonna be starting with those high knees. Remember, it's 8 sets total, or 4 rounds of both. 20-10. So I'll see you guys going unbroken, all right? 3, 2, 1, let's go. High knees on those toes. Using those arms, you're not just patting the top of your thigh like you're on the track. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, Russian twists. Park your bum. Feet off the ground. We're kicking off in 5, 3, 2, 1. So feet off the ground, rotating over the top of the hips. Looking for that shoulder rotation. Trying not to let your feet cross over, if you can. If you really need to, of course, please do. Or place the feet out in front. Rest there.
Wow. All right, team, back up onto your feet, back into high knees for the second round. Let's make sure we're pumping those arms, focusing on speed. Let's go, 20 seconds. Keep up, Mike.
You're about half my size.
There's always an excuse.
I like the Usain Bolts. Stride rate. We'll be fine, we have many things in common.
2, and 1. Rest there, guys. Back down to your mats. Second set of Russian twists. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So that Tabata timing, guys, is really going to challenge you to work fast and furious for 20 seconds. Short rest period, and then straight back in. It's going to keep that heart rate high. 3, 2, and 1. Rest there. Back up. Woo. High knees in 3, 2, 1. Racing you down the track.
I'm on my second lap.
2, 1, and rest. We're ready, team. Russian twist in 3, 2, 1. We're on. Lift those feet. Keep those feet together. Make sure you're rotating the torso, guys, okay? So you're not just moving your hands. The chest is following your hands, if that makes sense. 2, 1, and rest.
You got one more round, guys. High knees. One more round, one more go on each. 3, 2, 1, let's go. On those toes again. Try and catch me, guys. It's not gonna happen, but. Alright gang, last one. So you're down the ground, park your bum. Feet together, knees together, just off the ground. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last 10 seconds, guys. Get a bit of a rest after this before we go into that second couplet. 3, 2, and 1. Rest there.
All right, nice work, guys.
Next one, we've got plank jacks and toe reaches. So having a good aim, you'll be down on that elbows underneath the shoulders, jumping the feet as wide as we can. Try to keep those hips nice and still and tight. After you've done them, you're gonna flip it over. So that second set, it's gonna be toe reaches. Okay, so reaching up for those toes. All right, we've got 15 seconds on the clock. Let's get after it. So you're gonna be starting on your front, placing those elbows. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So just bouncing off those toes, trying not to let your bum shoot up into the sky. 2, 1, rest guys, onto your back. We got toe reaches. 5 seconds. 2, 1, feet together, knees together, reaching from overhead for those toes. Onto your front again, guys. That's your first round. We've got 4 rounds in total, just like before. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Plank jacks.
Flipping back over, back into toe reaches. Woo. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really reaching up for the ankles, for the toes, as high as you can get. Focus on getting that chest all the way up to the thighs. So think about really crunching up. Woo. Rest there, team. We're back into plank jacks. It's our 3rd round. Home straight. 2, 1, let's go.
Elbows underneath those shoulders, guys, nice and tight. Tummy.
Rest it there. Back over.
So graceful getting onto your back. Rolling around like a little beetle.
2, 1, we're on. One more round?
One more round.
We can do it. All right, team. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ten seconds. All the way, guys. 3, 2, and 1, rest it there, flipping back over. Final set of toe reaches. We can all do this unbroken, 20 seconds of work in 3, 2, 1. Let's finish strong, guys. Oh God.
Why did you commit to the unbroken?
2, and 1. Woo! We did it!
Alright guys,
boy.
nice work. Hope you guys enjoyed that little sweat sesh. If you still have some energy,
yeah,
by all means head over to the playlist called Finishes. It's creative. We got some workout finishes for you guys. So if you do still have some energy, head on over there. give yourself a proper little slap around just to finish off. Otherwise guys, if you did enjoy it, like video, subscribe to the channel, give us some feedback as well, leave a comment.
Yeah.
We are, you know, we're obviously doing these videos for you guys, so if we can make them better in any way, make them more enjoyable, please let us know. Otherwise, 8 AM Monday to Friday, London time, we got a live workout for you on Instagram, so jump in live, join us there.
Lots of fun, lots of sweat, lots of giggles.
Lots of shit chat. Alright guys, have a great weekend, have a great evening, great day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever time it is. Otherwise we'll see you super soon.
Super soon. Stay salty guys.